Okay, so I watched episode 9 of The Walking Dead season 4, and it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Um, First thing to talk about. Oh, this is a spoiler video. So if you haven't seen yet, do not watch this unless you obviously want to know about spoilers. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that happen in this episode that really highlight this episode. But I like the direction of it. It's kind of unlike any of the other Walking Dead episodes we've seen. Like it's kind of like the first series when they have nowhere to go. I mean, we haven't really seen that for about 2.5 seasons, which is weird. Yeah, we've seen it in like the first episode of the season 3 and the first two episodes of like season 2, but yeah, but it's interesting. I also like how it focuses on two different groups of survivors each episode now. This episode focused on Carl and Rick, and the other group was, person was Michonne. And I really like that because it was just awesome to see them go back to their roots as survivalists. Uh, what else was there? Okay, first thing to note on this video is Herschel. Yeah, I would have been more annoyed if they ignored this, but they didn't. You get to see his discapitated. I can't say it, discapitated. There you go. His discapitated head. And if you know about Walking Dead, is if you don't kill the brain, the head comes back, and basically he's just a snapping piranha. Yeah. Sorry. And it's really cool. Well, it's not cool. I had to pause the video. And go, oh my god! Out. I said that out loud. Bit embarrassing, I know. But I wasn't sure if they were going to show that or not, which is good because I'm glad they did. But I'm still getting over Herschel's death. There's a bit. Okay, I'm sort of jumping a bit forward in the episode here, and I'm gonna like sort of be jumping back and forth within the episode. There's a bit where Carl fights a zombie, and it hit me when I was watching it. This is the first time, really, we've actually seen Carl fight a zombie without any support. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna like say, "Oh, no, there was this episode," but he didn't have a gun. He had to rely on his hands, his fists, and yeah, it was really suspenseful, and I like. And there's a flashback. Yay, I love flashbacks. That's why I love Lost. I'm joking, I hate Lost. No, but the flashback was good. It was weird. It was it's all jumped throughout. It was Michonne's flashback, and what was it? Like, it starts off with her like cutting up fruit, I think, and it was her boyfriend, and I think her boyfriend's friend. I'm not sure, or brother, or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure someone would know, and it was weird. Like, it started with them normal, then so they had blood on them. So this is probably when the zombie outbreak started. And then suddenly they had no arms. They were talking, and then there was a kid before that, and then like the kid disappeared, and she started screaming, and then she woke up in a car. It's a bit weird. I'm sure they'll probably explain more about it later. And she talks to her dead boyfriend, which I don't think we've seen in the comics. She does it, but I don't know. Okay, Rick's condition. This is another thing straight up the bat, and it's kind of heartbreaking a bit. It's like he's literally limping and like he's finding out how to breathe. And if you have asthma, and if you've ever had like problems with asthma, I know how he feels. It is. Sorry, my computer went off. It was, yeah. I just wanted to give him my inhaler. I was just like, here you go, mate. But he also becomes extremely, what's the word, paranoid. If Carl like leaves his sight, he goes like go go, in his American accent. um, and it was just it was, and throughout the episode, you get to see his character sort of go back to his sort of roots a bit. I would, I guess you have to sort of see the episode. No, you sort of have to see the episode. But it's really cool. It's a really good episode. One more, actually, two more things. Michonne again. I'm not. This sort of happens in the middle of the episode. She kind of goes a bit insane. Like she starts seeing. I think she sees herself zombified. I'm not sure because that bit was really weird. I didn't really get. But yeah, and it's she does a bit of a breakdown. Then she realizes, like like if you, when we first meet her, she's sort of antisocial. She doesn't need people. Her character's completely rewritten now. She needs people, and I like that because it shows that her time at the prison has rubbed off on her, and and working in a unity is better than working in solo. And yeah, sorry, and two more things as well. Uh, One thing I noticed at the start of the opening title, it said "and David Morrissey." If you don't know who David Morrissey is, he plays the governor, and obviously, if you know the show, you know who the governor is, and blah blah blah. And I don't really need to explain. So, unless if he's coming back, which is kind of hard unless he's zombified, but that'd be a really boring episode. Zombie governor. No, but I reckon they'll do a flashback episode with him, or something. Because I looked on IMDb and it said what was it? He was going to be in two more episodes, unless but IMDb is as reliable as well. Wikipedia, kind of. I'm just saying. It's like, uh, but it's really cool. It's awesome. I like. I hope he does come back in maybe one more episode. Because he's a really interesting villain. Interesting governor. And the ending. I have to talk about the ending. Basically, Michonne and Rick and Carl are more or less all in the same area, but they never find each other till the very end, and it's Michonne finds Rick, sees Rick and Carl through a window because they're hiding in a house, and she cries with joy. She's like, "Yay!" And she knocks on the door. They obviously One thing I never understood about shows like shows and films who do this, when there's like groups and they're hiding for their lives. Instead of knocking, why don't you say, "Hey Rick, Carl, it's Michonne," instead of knocking and almost getting shot, you know. Oh yeah, and there's one bit I really didn't like in the episode. There's a bit where it kind of teases Rick being dead, and we when you first see a scene, you know he's not going to die because what would be the point of that? I mean, they go out with a bang if they do finally kill him, but they they play it out for so long. It get you're just shouting at it, like, come on, he's not dead. Then Carl goes to shoot him. I know he's got asthma, but I mean, couldn't he just go? But he he doesn't and almost gets shot. I mean, what if Carl's like, bang, oh wait, he wasn't dead. Ah, lols. It was cool. I highly recommend watching it. It is a really good watch. And that's all I got to say. Really, I think I covered the whole episode. Next week episode, I watched the Next Time trailer, or Next Time on Walking Dead. It's going to focus on Tyrese's group and Dahl's group. Dale, I can't say his name. So it'll be a good watch, and I'm gonna go now. Thank you for watching, and like, subscribe, and share. And it's really sunny outside. I like it. Bye.